To get to your Collaborate session, go to elm.illuminate.com and then /neu-institution/index.html. Once that page is loaded, you can search for the name of the class or the instructor whose Collaborate session you're looking for, and then it will appear under session name. And then you'll see a screen where under number 2 here, under user authentication, you don't need to authenticate. You simply need to type in your email address and give your professor your display name. Once you've done that, click Log In. Now you get a screen that will start the Collaborate session. If the Collaborate session doesn't start automatically, one thing that you can do is try to help yourself and find the application on your computer and start it up, which is a pretty simple process. On the Macintosh, you type the sequence Alt Command plus L. On Windows, you type Control J. And that brings up your downloads. You should see a little, what's called a Java applet there, called Meeting. It might end in JNLP, and you double click that. And it'll start the Collaborate session. Sometimes it'll ask you if you want to permit the Collaborate session to start. If there's a box there to allow all applications from that internet address to always start up without asking for your permission, you can click that and then click Allow. If you're experiencing problems connecting at all to Collaborate, there are a number of ways that you can get help, and the NAU tech support for students is excellent. You can go to this web address, www.nau.edu/its/help, or you could simply Google nu.edu and then its and then help, and there you have the telephone numbers for students to call, whether you're within Flagstaff or you have your cell phone, or if you want to call toll-free statewide. Here you'll be presented with a little dialog that'll ask you about your connection speed. If you're on a cable speed or DSL, then you can leave the default selection there. Or you have a number of other connection speeds, such as wireless. Once you've arrived in your Collaborate session, go to the audio setup wizard to make sure that you can hear and you can speak. Click the play button and it will play some audio for you to test to see whether your speakers are loud enough. Click yes to move through that. Then select your microphone and record yourself very quickly to see whether people will be able to hear you well enough during the session. You can play back what you recorded. And if everything is ready to go, so are you. There are a number of different technologies built into the Collaborate session. If you want to chat to someone in the session, for instance, if it were not just you, Luis Lena, in this session, someone else were there, obviously you won't be alone. Your teacher will be there and other students will be there. Then you can type a note. Hola to the whole class. You've got ways of showing your emotions. Sometimes your teacher will encourage you to use these if they are saying, hey, is everything going well? And you might want to go, yeah, that's great. Show your approval. If you want to raise your hand, you can do that as well, and your teacher will know how to call on you. You can also step away from the session for a moment and then come back. And you can answer yes or no to questions as well. To speak, you click the talk button. And if you want people to be able to see you, click the video button. You have a number of different options that you can select from this options menu. Click there, and you can adjust a number of different items in the Collaborate application.